Hi. In this segment, we discuss a number of basic properties that relations can have and which we can use to distinguish and classify them. The first of these is called reflexivity. Basically, a binary relation over a set A is reflexive if and only if it relates every element of A to itself. If none of the elements of A are related to themselves, the relation is called irreflexive. This is what a reflexive relation looks like as digraph in the table. In the table representation in particular, reflexivity is very easy to identify. A reflexive relation has only once in its main diagonal. What is the difference between irreflexive and not reflexive? A relation that is not reflexive may relate some but not all elements of A to themselves. The next property is called transitivity. We say that a binary relation over A is transitive if and only if, for any three elements A, B, and C, when it relates A to B and B to C, it also always relates A to C. These are two examples. You may want to convince yourself that they are in fact transitive. By contrast, this relation would not be transitive. A is related to B, and B is related to C, but A and C are not. The next property is symmetry. A relation over a set A is symmetric precisely when for every tuple it contains, it also contains the flipped tuple, with first and second component exchanged. This is an example. In the table representation, a symmetric relation is mirror symmetric along its main diagonal. Two other properties of interest to us are asymmetry and antisymmetry, which are related to symmetry as follows. Consider the usual orders less than or equal to and less than on, for example, the natural numbers. For less than, it is never the case that A is less than B and B is less than A at the same time. This is called asymmetry. By contrast, in the case of less than or equal to, it does sometimes happen that A is less than or equal to B and B is less than or equal to A, but only if A and B are equal. This is called antisymmetry. Of the two, asymmetry is the stricter property. While both relations less than or equal to are antisymmetric, only less than is asymmetric. And these are the definitions.